Hey Flosstube, Drew here with Weasley Studios, and I'm back for another video today. It is Monday, December 11th, and here we are. Got a lot to go over today, and I have a lot of feelings. So I'm not sorry. Probably gonna overshare today. I'm just feeling kind of emotional. So yeah, let's just get going and you're gonna get some feelings, some real feelings today. Not that you don't ever get real feelings, but you know what I mean. Okay. I'm just gonna start with my two whips. No, let me tell you the story. I'm gonna tell you my story about the postman. So every day at about the same time, I sit upstairs in our loft every morning and do some morning stitching, especially before I go to work. And I can always hear when the mailman comes by in his little truck. Oh, today's mug is brought to you by Ellen. Oh yeah, you can see that. Ellen, the Ellen DeGeneres show. Is this light gonna be good? Let me just hold something up. Yeah, the light will be good. Okay. So every morning I sit upstairs in our loft on the chaise longue and stitch while I watch Flosstube, and I hear the postman, and I always get up just to make sure that it's him. So I see him, pull up to our mailbox, put mail in, drive away. So I go down to get the mail, and there's, one of those cards when they try to deliver a package, but like you're not home or something, so you have to pick it up the next day at the post office. And I'm like, you didn't get out of your truck. You didn't try to deliver this package. Now, sometimes there are like two postmen. One that's mostly packages, and then the other is, just like a normal mail person. I don't know if your area has that or not, but we do. I'm like, no one knocked on the door. Like, I have two dogs that will 100% bark if someone knocks on the door, or rings the doorbell, or walks past the house, or just makes a noise in general outside. You didn't try to deliver a package. Like, you're a liar. So I called the little number on the little slip because I don't know if I just don't know how to properly search the internet for the post office's phone number, but every time I try to search the post office, anytime I've ever tried to done it, I always just get like the generic like 1-800 number, not the direct number to the actual post office building. So I call this number and they're like, it's gonna be, like a 45-minute hold time. And I'm like, who the hell is calling the post office? So, I do the little thing where you push 1 for a callback. They call me back. I explain my situation. And I'm like, I need my package. Like, I want my package. Now, I may have lied to this person. No, wait, I didn't lie. Never mind. Hang on. I lied to someone. So they give me the direct number for my post office where I get my mail. So I call them, explain my situation to the postman, to the manager. He is extremely rude to me. Extremely rude to me. And I'm like, this mailman did not try to deliver the package. Explain the story. He's rude. This is not the first time this mailman has done this. Like, give me my mail. Like, don't be lazy. Get out of your truck and deliver the mail if it needs a signature. So he's rude to me. He's like, well, let me see if he'll come back. So I'm on hold for like 4 minutes. He comes back on and he's like, the mailman will be there in 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm like, well, I may not be here because I have to go to work. That's not the part I lied about. I lied when I told him that I was going out of town for the rest of the year and I needed this package today. Listen, I wanted my package. You were lazy and didn't get out of your truck. Now I want my package and you're going to bring it to me. Because, yeah. So he brings me the package back as I'm getting in my car to leave for work. And the mailman's rude to me. And I'm just like, you didn't do your job. Like, this is not my fault that you had to come back. You don't want to get out of your truck, then don't be a mailman. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This is not my fault. I did not feel bad one little bit. I'm just over people this week, okay? Like, I just can't with people anymore. Stitch Mania. I don't even know why. I think I'm literally about done posting in that group. You know, so I posted the pattern and a forest grew because I really want to do it. It's a beautiful forest theme. Trees, I love trees. It would look great in our dining room, but I'm not religious. I don't believe in God. I don't want to do the quote in the middle of the trees. So I posted in there and was like, hey, has anyone else done like a different quote? You know, in the middle, not religious, don't believe in God, don't want to do it. You know, has anyone else done a different quote? Does the pattern come with an alphabet? Listen, people, I understand that I can change things. Like, this is what I'm posting about. So I had all these people, like, and I only said one thing to one person, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay. You know, all these people this one lady was like, don't change it, do a different pattern. No. No. Like, I don't have to believe in God. You know, there's not like a cross-stitch rule. If it's a God quote or Jesus quote or Bible quote, you have to believe in God to stitch it or you can't stitch the pattern. Like, that's not like a thing. Okay. And like all these people were just kind of getting huffy about it and being rude that I wanted to do a different quote. And then, you know, like, I get it. Some people are just trying to be helpful, but people were like, oh, you could probably figure it out from the letters that are there, or, you know, just rechart it. Like, I understand that I can rechart it. Like, that's what I'm asking. I have cross-stitch software. I know what to do. That's like, that's not what I'm asking, number one. Number two, if your comment has nothing to do with what the post is about, like, why do you comment? Why? It clearly says I don't believe in God, so don't tell me not to do the pattern. Or this one lady was like, well, I think the quote is just perfect. Well, okay. I literally give two shits if you think the quote is perfect. I'm happy for you, and you should stitch it yourself then. But I don't, and I don't want to stitch that. I just can't with social media. Like, I love social media, but like, I hate it. The other day, some lady posted, was like, you know, hey, all you Flosstubers, do you subscribe to all the other Flosstubers? Do you subscribe to every single Flosstuber? Only ones you like, blah, blah, blah. And some lady was like, I don't Flosstube. If you don't Flosstube, if you don't make Flosstubes, or you don't watch Flosstube, and somebody makes a post about Flosstube, why do you comment and say, I don't Flosstube? Like, I was so mad. Like, I was just like, I left her a comment that was like, then there's no need to comment. But then I deleted it because I felt like I'm not trying to start stuff. But it's like, why do you comment? Why? If your comment has nothing to do with the post, or you're just going to be difficult, then why do you leave a comment? It's also like when people post stuff, now this is not necessarily in Stitch Mania, but this does apply to Stitch Mania. If somebody posts something, let's say I post a Facebook status that's like, what is 2 plus 2? And the first person to comment says 4. Why do 35 other people feel the need to comment 4? If the question has been answered, why do you just repeat the same answer that's already there? That also annoys me about social media, and I don't know why. It's like I'm not going to believe you after, 17 other people commented the right answer, and then you comment. I'm not going to just, think that they were wrong, and you're the magic answer. I don't know. See, I have a lot of feelings. And my feelings on social media is that social media is, kind of awful. Currently. That's my current feelings of social media, that it's awful. And then, in Stitch Mania, every time this happened to me last night, I just posted something, and it's like I know that I can contact the owner of a shop or wherever. But it's like I feel like people post stuff and then people act like they're an idiot that they posted that question. Just answer their question. You know what I mean? I just asked somebody about floss, and people were like, well, contact the owner. Okay, I understand that I can do that. First of all, I have this owner's cell phone number, and we have texted about a certain topic. I know that I can talk to her, but I don't want to at this moment. I'm asking if anyone has this floss that I'm looking for. If you don't have the floss, then there's no need to comment. I understand. I'm not an idiot. I don't understand why people act like people, when they ask questions, that they're just, stupid. That's how I feel about Stitch Mania sometimes, is that people just act like everyone in there is an idiot when they ask a question. Just answer their question. I don't need seven other answers. People know that they can do things. Okay, let's get into stitching, because we're 13 minutes in, and I feel like I've just complained. But it's you're my stitching friends of my world. You're who I'm supposed to complain to about stitchy issues. So there's that. And you know what? We all have quiffs and we all have qualms, and, I don't want anyone to think that, oh, Drew's complaining. Listen, y'all, you complain on your Flosstube videos, and I don't care. I'll watch it. I may have something to contribute to your complaint. People in the world complain. People in the world do it. I don't care if you complain. I don't care if you bitch. I don't care if you gripe. Do it. Because you know what? We all can't be positive all the time. And the world is not always a happy place. And we all have issues that we need to talk about. We can't just hold everything in. So, I'm still in my bathrobe and my PJs because it's Monday and it's my day off, and I'm not leaving the house. You're lucky I brushed my hair for the video and put in my earrings. I wanted to look somewhat presentable for you. Okay, let's start with my whips. Whip number 1, I'm super excited about. Be Inkspired by Emma Congdon, #StitchRovia. I finally finished the outline. I didn't post a picture of this last week for #Tattoo Tuesday, SAL. So I apologize to all my Sal buddies. But the black outline is officially done. Look at that. Oh, it's perfect, and I can't wait to start the colors. Probably gonna start the colors tonight. Now, I didn't change any of the colors. I know, my rule, #no more called for colors. I just got the colors, and I really like them. I think they're really cool. Also, this style of tattooing is American traditional. So, I mean, you can't... I don't think it would look right if I changed the colors. American traditional tattoo is a very set style, a very like set array of colors. Like you're not gonna find purple in American traditional tattoos. So it's like I gotta stick with the blues and the reds and the yellows. Like I have to stick with the colors. That's just how I feel. Also, I have a lot of tattoos and I know a lot about tattoos. So yeah, I just don't think it would look right with the style of the outline to change the colors. All the colors, except like 2 that are in a different project that I'll just take out when I need them. That's whip number 1. I only have 2. Now I think I had this started in my last video. The Tiny Modernist Christmas Sal. Super cute. Stitching this along with everyone else that's doing it. Are you ready for some amazing progress? I've worked so long and so hard on this. I have a sleigh. It's a really cute sleigh. Look at it. Look at that sleigh. You know, I have two Christmas projects right now. Well, 3. One's a secret. This, and then that Hark the Herald Angels Sing piece by Country Cotton Works. And I'm just not... My holiday spirit this year is not normally where it normally is. I don't know why. So my Christmas stitching is lacking. So, but I have a sleigh. So this will be done for next year. And that's what's important, that it gets done. Because I just really am into that tattoo style right now. And I just really want to get the colors on. So, also the Hark the Herald Angels piece, I still haven't gone to the LNS to get Petite Treasure Braid. But, you know, I've only placed like 7 orders online for cross-stitch stuff since I said I was going to do that. And just, why don't I just order it? Mostly because I've never used Petite Treasure Braid. And I want to see it in person instead of just ordering it. Because, you know, I know there's different, like, golds. I need a gold and I need a silver. And I know there are different shades and stuff. And I just want to see it in person before I get it. So, those are my whips. Let's do some Stitchy Kindness. So, I've got 4 Christmas cards in the mail. One from Lori Guilford, Weasley Studios fan club president. Little snowman. Jay at Mortuary Stitches, which is covered in glitter, so I'm not touching the top. Thank you, Jay. And then Darla, Instagram KY Stitcher. This cute little card, which could totally be stitched. Look at that. That would make a really cute ornament, or the snowflakes would, for sure. I might stitch that. Thank you all for your cards. And then, cried when I opened this. Okay, Christmas card from Lisa, the Silver Stitcher. She made me and Phil this. Oh, hey. Do you want to watch me and watch me on the... This is a Mill Hill kit. Socks by the fireplace. It's so funny because I've been really wanting to stitch this. And then she made this for us and sent it. It's so cute, y'all. Look, I just love it. And me and Phil, as soon as we opened this, we decided I'm the green socks and he's the white socks. And I texted Lisa freaking out about this. And I'm like, we've already decided, you know, I'm the green socks and Phil's the white socks. And she's like, I said that too. You know, stitchy gifts are the best gifts. Even to stitchers who can stitch stuff themselves. Which everyone says. But it really is. Totally cried. Then I received my Flosstube ornament swap. My partner was Jessie Marie, and I knew that she had me. I'm the only person that knew. Because, you know, I paired people up, drew people out of the hat, so of course I knew who had me. But luckily, thankfully, thank you, Jessie Marie, she did not reveal any photos on her Instagram. She did not show anything in her Flosstube video, so I absolutely had no idea what I was getting. And she made me the snowflake. And it is gorgeous. She finished it with some felt. And there's some Krynic in there and some beads. And it is just beautiful. Look at that. She's a wonderful stitcher. Y'all, wonderful. And then there's a second item. And she was like, Thor wanted me to send this for Duke and Lily's tree. So we got a Dachshund Santa. And it hangs on Duke and Lily's tree. And I just love this little fringe on the end. I Instagrammed her and I was like, it's probably really easy. How do you do that? Because I've seen people do it before, but I've never like looked it up. But all you do is just pull out the threads. Like, how easy is that? Super, super cute. So, those are awesome. The snowflake one goes on that tree. And then the dachshund ornament is on the dog's tree upstairs. And then Kelly Ann showed these in her video a long time ago. And I really like them. These Christmas postage stamp kits. There's a snowman. Ooh. Apparently I can't hold things up. Oh my god. And a tree. And she sent those to me because I love them. My mom works at the post office. My mom is a postmaster. So, and she also loves snowman. So I was going to stitch this for her for Christmas this year. But just with so many other things, I just didn't think I would get it finished. So she'll probably get this next year. But there are four. There are four of these. And Kelly Ann was like, I hope you find the other two. Look at this. Like, I have to have that Santa Claus. If anyone knows where I can get that Santa stamp, please let me know, because I have to stitch that, because you know my Santa collection. And then this one, I don't really care about getting. Like, I would stitch it, probably, if I got it, but just some little buildings that say greetings. Not really my thing. When I stitch that tree, I would probably change it to, well, no, I guess as a postage stamp. Like, it's saying greetings makes sense. So yeah, so those are super cute, and I love those, and I can't wait to stitch those. Then, I had talked about this in a video. Okay, I keep getting these emails about a CVS rewards card. Like, I don't know how I got signed up for this scam email. That and like an Amazon reward card for like $50, and I'm like, this is not real. Like, I'm not doing this. But I literally get like 3 a day. And I'm over it. Over it. Okay. So because Tash showed this in celebration of 40 years, this Witchell book, and a lady on Facebook had an extra copy and sent it to me. I might do a flip through. I'll probably do a flip through of this. There's some flowers, and I'm a little let down by it, to be honest. There's a cute tree for Mill Hill that I would probably stitch. There's this pineapple, this Jim Shore pineapple. But I don't like the house scene. I don't know, I'm just let down by what's in here. I really like the Christmas Village shops. This I would stitch. There's a Santa. I really liked it for the mirror design. What's it called? Red Skies at Night. That's really pretty. But other than that, I don't know. It's just, and everyone raves about Thea Governor. I hear a lot of people talk about her stuff, and there's a flower in here by her, and I'm just like not impressed. I don't know. I just think that's a really ugly flower. I'm just really unimpressed by this book, so I'm glad. And I love that this lady sent it to me. Thank you, Lori. I don't know. I don't think you watch Flosstube. But I'm just let down, and I'm glad I didn't pay for this. So this may be something that I give away. Because honestly, I don't know if I'll stitch anything in here. I would probably make a copy of the Mira, the mermaid, and then just pass this on. And yes, it's okay that I make a copy because I'm not giving that copy away to anybody. I'm keeping it for myself. Cross stitch, please calm down. Yeah. So I don't know. So that's that. And then in the last video, I talked about wanting that Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine from 1991. Overwhelming response of people that had it. I actually got it sent to me twice. So thank you, Brenda, for the first time. And then a lady from Belgium sent it to me. With this beautiful Santa card. I'm going to put this in a frame because I'm assuming that says Merry Christmas. Not sure. I didn't look it up, but it's a cute card. So thank you, Chantal. I've known multiple girls with the name spelled the same way, and people are like, it's Chantel, and then somebody else is like, it's Chantal. Oh, excuse me. Can't keep up. So, she sent me 4 things. Stony Creek Countdown to Christmas. Which I like this. Not really a chalkboard thing. Wouldn't do that. So this may be something I pass on. But it's really cute. Then this I really like. Also Stony Creek. We Believe in Santa. Isn't that just adorable? I would probably leave off the bottom part and just stitch the Santa with a stocking in the tree. But he's super cute. Then she sent me the magazine, Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. And after looking at this magazine, and the Santas of Fable and Fantasy up close. I have decided, so here they are, that I don't like the alphabet on stuff. I get the point of samplers. I get why the alphabet is there in like 1700, but in today's world, I don't. Why does the alphabet have to be on everything? There's so many patterns that I like and would stitch, but like the alphabet is just everywhere. Like I know my ABCs, I don't need to stitch it on 2,500 patterns. I'm over the alphabet in numbers. Like why are they there? Also, just because it's a sampler doesn't mean it has to have the alphabet. The definition of a sampler, if you look it up, does not say has to have the alphabet or it's not a sampler. That's not a thing. Stop putting the alphabet on stuff. So, I like the moons, but I don't like the alphabet, so I don't know what I would do there, and I don't like the numbers. But I really like that cute little border with the trees. So what I'm going to do, because the magazine shows them individually here as ornaments, I'm just going to stitch the Santas individually and have them as ornaments. That's what I'm going to do. Not going to stitch the patriotic Santa. I'm not very patriotic. I don't like red and blue things. I don't decorate for the 4th of July. Not my thing. I would probably stitch that and send it to Pam. Probably going to do that. Pam, you're getting a patriotic Santa, so get ready. And then she was also like, I have a prairie moon for you. Bite night. Do not have this prairie moon, and I'm super excited about it. It goes with the Crypt Club. Bloody Mary's free after sunset. So that is super cute. I can't wait to stitch that. Really need to find some fabric for all these Crypt Club patterns, because they all need to be stitched on the same fabric. I think I'm just missing one more that kind of goes with the Crypt Club feel. The one with, I believe they're toads in the band, called the Cats. It seems like they would be playing at a club, so I'm going to say they're part of the Crypt Club. They're in my Crypt Club. I don't know if they're in your Crypt Club. They're in your Crypt Club, but they're playing at mine. This video is going longer than what I wanted. And then last Friday, December 1st, me and Phil were going to go to the cookie exchange at Keepsakes in Ohio with Pam and Steph and Candy from Candy Stitches. But Candy couldn't go. Phil was really sick. I had to work, so we couldn't go. But this very, very nice lady named Kim gave this card and was like, sorry we missed you. I wanted to pass this note along, blah, blah, blah. I look forward to meeting you at some point. She loves my videos, so thank you so much, Kim, for this note. I received it. I'm going to email you if you, because as you've seen just now, I do have Santa's A Fable and Fantasy that you wanted to pass on. So yeah, I think we're going to come to Stitch Away just for one day, so I'll get to meet you. So I look forward to that. So thank you so much, Kim, for this cute card. People are just so nice. Okay, let's get into my haul. I'm going to go through this real quick. So I'm officially ready to stitch my Halloween ornaments for my Halloween tree. So down Sunshine Lane had a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. I don't really know. So I picked up 4 patterns, picked up 4 Mill Hill kits. So I saw these little monster trilogies, I had to get them. This is Freckles. Is he just not the cutest little thing? And then Spot. Spot is my least favorite out of the three, but he's cute. I mean, I had to get them all. And then Roly Poly. These are going to be so quick and take no time to stitch. I plan on stitching the... And then Phil picked out this one. Itsy Bitsy. Cute little spider. Look at that. I plan to stitch one a month from January to September. And then October, November, December stitch 3 Christmas ornaments. Excuse me, there's something in my eye. And honestly, after looking at these will probably stitch out real quick. I'm probably going to get more than 9 ornaments stitched. My ornaments are going to be a big focus of next year. I'm going to make a what am I going to do in 2018 video along with all the finishes I had this year. I think so far I'm at 25 or 26 finishes. So I personally only have 12 or 13 of those finishes. A lot of them were gifts or for 2 craft swaps I was in earlier in the year, given away to friends. So I don't have them all with me, but I'll probably, I'll just show you photos on my phone as when I record that. So I'm thinking I could get a lot more ornaments done than what I plan on doing one a month. Plus, I kind of want to get some Christmas ornaments stitched and sent off to be finished by Vana, so I'll probably do Christmas ornaments earlier than September. Oh, Phil's leaving work. It's on the way home. Yeah, I got to. We always tell each other when we're leaving work to be safe as we drive home. Because I think it's cute. Okay. And then last week when I watched Diana's video at Is Kismet Stitches, she was talking about some Prairie Moon scores, and you know me. She mentioned Prairie Moon, ran over to eBay, and I picked up 2 Prairie Moons, a Prairie Halloween Companion series, some ornaments. So I got number 3. Look at that witch. I'm obsessed. And then the little skeleton. So stitching these up and sending them off to Vana to finish. And then I also got number 4. This cute little bat. And that little sign. That little sign says, "I'd turn back if I were you." So stitching those. I believe there are 2 more. These were only $6, very reasonable on eBay, so I'm going to have to find the other 2. Then I was at Goodwill and I saw this, my only cross-stitch purchase from Goodwill, the Saturday Evening Post. This cute. I didn't even know they made these. This was 99 cents, this kit. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Little kids and their pumpkin. Now it can be stitched without the words or with the words, like on the front of the magazine cover. Whoever had this just took out the floss. The pattern's in here, the fabric's in here. I'm pretty sure the needle is in there. For all you stitchers who need a needle. Yep, there's the needle. But they just took out the floss. So after looking at the pattern, it's cute. I don't think I will ever stitch it. So this is probably something I'm going to be giving away. If you're interested, leave me a comment down below and maybe it'll go to you. But I was like, I can't. I have to get that. I've never even seen these. I should look them up on eBay and see if there are any more. But super cute. Then Nicole Buckeye Buckeye Stitcher. Her last video, she showed this book that she got on a Black Friday sale on Hirschners.com. A lot of big crafting website called The Cross Stitch Christmas. Literally everything in this book I want to stitch except the very last pattern. There's a lot. There are like 3 or 4 Emma Congdons, Stitch Rovia, Joy, which is on the front cover. A lot of little things that can be made into Christmas ornaments. Yeah, like those ornaments I love. And that cute little tray, that design, which is all black work. It's all black work. It's just not in black. Those bulbs. Super, super cute. Yeah, look at that. That's all black work, except you could totally make that any colors you wanted to. It wouldn't have to be that blue and green scheme. Look at that giant stocking. Look how cute that is. I'll probably do a flip through video of this book. This was only $5. I don't know if it's still on sale. It's definitely worth to check it out because I'm telling you, everything in here is just amazing. There's a stocking pattern. Snowflakes. It's just that's really cute. That was a really cute stocking. Let's see what else they got. Oh, here's this. I don't really like Noel things for Christmas decor, things that say Noel, but I really like that Stitch Rovia design. So, I like the Santa popping out of the end on the chimney. Here's some cute little things that could be made into Christmas ornaments. Here's a gingerbread house. Let's see. Here are some black work Christmas bulbs that you could totally change the colors to whatever you wanted to. Here's this cute, fun little thing. Santa's coming to town. Like everything in here is just this big Santa and his polar bear friend. Like, there's Santa Claus is coming to town by Emma. And then these little stand-ups that use fuzzy thread. Let's see what it says. I've never used it. I've never heard of it until I read it in this book. Well, hang on. What does it use? Rainbow Gallery fuzzy color. Fuzzy stuff. Fuzzy stuff. So, get myself some fuzzy stuff. And those would be super quick. Oh, those are not. It says you need a 12 by 16 piece. Well, I guess that's for both. But they're only 3.5 by 7 1/8. Like, that is not big at all. Okay, if you all ever hear me talking, one thing about cross stitching when I watch stuff and people talk about it in their videos, is when they talk about patterns and like the stitch count, like this is 39 wide by 79 high. Like I don't know what that means. I want you to tell me the size of it. You know what I mean? So like Mrs. Claus is 3.5 by 7 1/8. Like that makes more sense to me than 39 by 79. I don't know why. I need you to tell me the inches, not the stitch count, because that means nothing to me. That's just my own personal little thing. So you will always, I will always tell you the dimensions, not the stitch count, because I just think it makes more sense. Like 3.5 inches. Like I know how big that is. This cute little thing. Reindeer on a log cabin. This little reindeer surrounding thing, and that's cute. That piece on Earth. Book was only four something, and then shipping was $3. So like literally the best $8 I've spent on a book, a cross stitch book. And most of the time, like these books are filled with like one good thing, and the rest is just shit. Nope, this is all good. The only thing I would not stitch in here is this nativity scene. Obvious reasons. Unless somebody I knew really liked it or was really religious and I was stitching them a gift. But other than that, everything in here is a go. Love it. So check that out. There was another book just like this about Christmas. Don't know what's in it. Like I said, Nicole showed this, flipped through it a little bit, and I'm like, I want everything in there. Like I have to buy it. Now the other one I probably wouldn't buy unless I knew, you know, if somebody showed me what was in it. Then I ordered some threads from Color and Cotton. Got dark raspberry. A lot of these were on sale, so they were like $2. Endive. That's showing up more mint green than what it is. But it's a really good green. A lot of these were only like $2. I was ordering a certain color from her, and then obviously I partaked in a sale. Mint cream. That's showing up more blue, and it's not blue. It's mint. Think like mint chocolate chips. That's what color it is. I don't know why it's not showing up. And then straw. This is a nice little yellow brown. And then I was at Michael's for something. And I went down an aisle that had 60% off stuff. So I got this board for finishing. It was like $2, $2.50. And then I got this heart. This was like $5. Love this. A couple videos ago, I showed Country Cottage Needles Works, like this house scene that says like our love home or our home or something. I'm going to stitch that and put on here. So I thought that was cute. I love the white. And all of our walls are painted very colorfully, so this will really pop off of the walls. And then the best thing is on Saturday, we were running some errands. We had to go to Kokomo because Phil had a piece in an art show, so we had to go pick it up. And we were driving, and out of the corner of my eye, I spotted the store called Always in Stitches. And I was like, that can't be a thing. And to me, it looked like a quilt shop. And I was like, that's probably just all quilting stuff. I was like, but let's go check it out. So the side of the building said like yarn and create and thread. And I'm like, okay, this is getting good. Like this is going to be good. So we walk in. There's fabric everywhere. There are beautiful quilts hung all up on the walls, all around the store. Whole cross stitch section, huge section. There's like a little room, big chunk of the walls. Mill Hill kits, needles, Q snaps, hoops. Excuse me. everything. Then go over, there's patterns in the aisle, patterns all up along the walls. A whole wall of, let's see, what was it? Weeks Dye Works, Gentle Arts, and Weeks Dye Works, and Classic Color Works. Whole wall. Tons of thread. They had a nice DMC setup, but they were 89 cents, so not getting my DMC from there. Fabric. They had a shit ton of fabric. Aida, linen, and it was like, you know, when you go shopping and how your clothes are on a thing, it was on that. They were all on hangers. They were divided by the count. They had some Picture This Plus, I believe. It didn't say, but they had Eek, which I knew was Picture This Plus. And it looked, but it was just awesome. And then you go back in the room, and they had yarn for days. Could have been a whole yarn shop just on its own, everywhere. Small little clearance cubby. They had one bin of cross stitch patterns, so I got something. Shepherd's Bush Halloween Night. So this is really cute. It says, a witch's moon shines clear and bright, pumpkins flicker with ghostly sight. Bats and spiders give all fright, creepy crawly Halloween night. So I thought that was super cute and long. I haven't stitched something that long before, so I was like, this is fun. So, and on sale, and this will definitely be a quick, super quick stitch. So excited to do that. And then I got 3 threads. I got Gentle Art, Pumpkin Pie, Weeks Dye Works Liberty, and Isla Morbida. I don't know how to say that. Can you see it? Anyways, I've never personally bought these brands of thread. $2.99. Is that normally what the price of they? Is that like a good price? Is that reasonable? I've never bought these brands before, so I honestly don't know how much they normally are. So. Rinse threads in hot water before stitching. Blot on white paper towel to test for any excess surface color. Do you all wash your threads in hot water before you stitch with them? Like, I don't have time for that. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Somebody tell me if that's a thing, because I don't know. So, and then, because my first time there, got signed up for their newsletter. I got welcome to Always in Stitches, little thing. I got a pen and a free pattern. Weeks Dye Works, Love Thy Neighbor. It's not a very good copy, but Weeks Dye Works. Oh, okay, you can see it better on the camera than I can in person. Love Thy Neighbor. So it's cute. If I had neighbors I liked, I would stitch that for them. So, I'm just super excited to find this. Then, the best part is, they have all these classes. During your birthday month, you get 20% off your regular price purchase. Only available once during your birthday month, so that's fun. Flash sales. If you're one of the first 100 customers to purchase $100 merchandise during any calendar month, you get a free current charm of the month. Okay, well that's cool. Clearance room. When you buy if there are less than 3 yards left of a bolt of fabric, you get 20% off. When there's 3 yards or more, you will receive 30% off that single cut piece. 5th Saturday backing sale. Each month bring in your quilt top to show and choose backing fabric to match. 20% off entire single cut of backing fabric. Sewing machine discounts. Okay. Random customer loyalty reward. Each month we will randomly draw from our customer database. Several individuals receive a gift card to use at their next visit. What? So, found this in Noblesville. Super excited to always going here. And here's the best thing, okay, y'all? So they have classes. So they have... Where did Phil see that? Oh, here we go. They have quilting classes. They have knitting and crocheting classes. Kathy's New Quilters School, $20 per session. Second session to do the binding from the previous session project. Okay. Simple and Sweet Patchwork Table Runner. Advanced Quilters class, Beginning Quilting, Sampler Quilt, $20 per session. Long Arm Quilting, Long Arm 101. Serger Workshop. Like, this is just the coolest thing. And then here's my favorite part. Are you ready for the best part? Every Thursday from 4 to 7:30. Every Thursday, 4 to 7:30. Be ready to laugh and learn with this group of cross-stitch lovers. This group that meets to stitch every Thursday, guess what they're called? The Needle Nuts. Y'all, I'm becoming a needle nut. An official needle nut. Every Thursday from 4 to 7:30. And then it says on the calendar, open stitch at 5:30. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what that means, but if they have needle nuts from 4 to 7:30, what's the open stitch? This coming Saturday, Hoosier Stitchers at 10 a.m. I don't know what that is. But just like, how cool is that? Like, I can have a stitching group. A couple weeks ago, I posted in Stitch Mania about where my Indiana peeps at. So maybe I will get some people together and we'll go to Always in Stitches and we're going to become needle nuts. So that makes 2 LNSs here in Indy, persnickety stitchers that I've talked about before. Now, I will say I like Always in Stitches better for like their fabric and their threads and their customer service, and just like the sheer size of the place. Plus, they have quilting classes and sewing classes to take, which is something I really want to get into. So I'm excited about that. Persnickety, I think, is more needlepoint focused, and but I think that she has a lot of cross-stitch stuff just because she knows people that do needlepoint also, I think, generally cross-stitch too. So their pattern selection is a lot better, and her clearance area at Persnickety is better. But I think I would prefer going to Always in Stitches because, I mean, most of my things I buy online anyways. So I'm excited about that. Plus, Persnickety didn't have like Gentle Arts or Weeks Dye Works. She has all this other thread, but not like the major kinds that people use and people talk about. And I feel like I can see myself like using that thread now more because I know where to get it. I don't have to order it. Ordering a pattern online is one thing, but when it comes to like threads and seeing colors, I think that's why I haven't really got into these kinds of specialty threads before because I want to see them in person. I need to see something before I commit to it. That's just kind of like how I am. But like a pattern is a pattern, you know. Colors show up differently, you know, online than they do in person. So that's my video for today. I told you at the beginning I had a lot of feelings. I don't know if I want to talk about it, but I might. So I've been feeling kind of blah lately with Flosstube. I don't know if I want to continue making videos. I don't know how much longer I'll continue making videos. I don't know. They're silly. It's all really silly. And I'll probably be over it in a few days. But sometimes as a guy crafter, it's really hard to fit in, I think. I don't know. I've just been feeling lately that like, do I really fit in the Flosstube community? Do I really fit in the cross stitch community? You know, like being a guy stitcher, there's not many of us, and I really wish there was more of a guy presence. I wish, you know, that I had some guy cross stitching friends. I think that's the main reason why I stopped doing the craft swaps. You know, because it was always a bunch of women and then me. And sometimes I felt like I got shitty packages or crafts that people are like, oh, he's a guy. Like, I can't, like, make him, like, this purse that I want to make. So what do I do? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I have, you know, and then I'm like, oh, if I stop making Flosstube videos, like, are people still going to talk to me? Am I still going to have, you know, cross-stitch friends? You know, or are they just going to be like, oh, well, we're all making floss tubes and you don't, so, I know, they're silly, I know you're telling yourself, stop it, Drew, we love you. They're just silly feelings. And lately I've been feeling I've been spending too much money, because, you know, like I watch Flosstube and I watch all this other stash that people have, and I'm like, I want to stitch that, and then I go spend all this money, and it's like, I don't really need. If I'm not going to stitch it right now, why am I buying it? You know, I have this whole tub full of patterns. You can't stitch them all at one time. So why am I buying them? Why am I wasting my money? You know? But then it's like, I gotta have something to show in my videos. And then I've been feeling like all I've been doing is cross-stitching. Like, cross-stitching is like my #1 craft. It's what I love to do the most. It is my favorite hobby. You know, it's what I always want to do. But, you know, I haven't started sewing. I haven't started quilting yet because I've just been cross-stitching. And, you know, I used to do a lot of stuff with felt. And I just feel like it's taken up, like, a lot of my crafting time where I haven't done other things. And, like, I haven't been reading as much. I haven't really read a book since the summer, and that bothers me personally because, like, I love to read. I have so many books that I want to read. I haven't been playing video games as much, which I love doing that just because I've been cross-stitching, because I'm like, oh, I'm making Flosstube videos. I have to have something to show in my Flosstube video. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just not show you anything. Oh, hey, it's been a week. This week I read a book. Bye. That's not a good Flosstube video. Not that I don't like cross-stitching all the time, because I do it because I love it. So I don't know. Can anyone relate to these feelings that I'm having? You know, and then I feel like, you know, a lot of people make a video every week, and I don't always make a video every week, and it's like, am I not doing videos enough? Should I do more videos? You know, some people do tutorials. Do I need to do a tutorial? I don't know. I just don't know. And then a couple weeks ago, somebody posted in Stitch Mania. They were like, oh, who are your favorite Flosstubers? You know, I need new people to watch. And, over hundreds of comments on the video, and like I read a lot of the comments, just because I was like looking, and I feel like only like one or two people mentioned Weasley Studios, and then it got me thinking like I'm nobody's favorite Flosstube video. Like, do people even like watching my videos? I know sometimes I can be very opinionated. I do have a lot of opinions, and I'm just the kind of person that like I just think people, you should just say your opinion and how you feel and what you think. I don't think anyone should hold anything back just because like you're in the public or you want to seem, oh, yay, it's all rainbows and sunshine, and like it's not all rainbows and sunshine. You know what I mean? Like we're all not always happy. Like tell me how you really feel, and express your opinion. And I feel like a lot of people kind of like take their opinion back in their Flosstube videos, and I don't necessarily always like that. Like I want you to be real. I want you to be yourself. Like tell me how you feel. So sometimes I feel like I'm too opinionated. Do people not like that? But then there are other Flosstubers that I'm like, you have way more opinions than I do, and people love you. So I don't know. It's all stupid and silly. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. I'm still gonna make Flosstube videos. I'm not trying to get hundreds of comments with like, oh my god, I love you, you're perfect. Keep doing that. That's not why I'm telling you this. This is just feelings I'm having, and I don't know why. So that's my video, and I'm gonna go get rid of these feelings because, like I said, they're silly and they're dumb. I'm still gonna make Flosstube videos. I want to make a video about what I want to do in 2018 as far as my cross stitching, and I'm going to show you my finishes. And then I really would like to make a flip through of this cross stitch Christmas book and that Michael Powell book. Do you think I should do a separate video for each of those books as a flip through, or just do one? They're both Christmas related. So I guess if you didn't want to watch one, you could just fast forward the video or something to the other part for the other book. So leave me your thoughts down below, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. And, go out and spread the love. It's the Weasley way. Bye.